Hey everyone, Jack here, Learn Guitar Tunes. Today's lesson is Adele, Rolling in the Deep. It's quite a nice song. I'm going to show you two different versions of doing the verse. So yeah, two different versions on the verse, and then the rest of the song itself with the bridge and the chorus. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so to start the song off we need our capo on the 3rd fret. Okay, there we go, 3rd fret. And then that means now your 4th fret is now the 1st fret, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, etc. Okay, so I'm going to show you the two different verses first of all. The first verse I like to play is this kind of the first 2 or 3 strings at the top here that I like to concentrate on. The E, the A and the D. What I'm doing is I've got my index finger here on what is now the 5th fret. Okay, and then I bring in my middle finger, that's the 5th fret of the E, sorry. So then I bring my middle finger of the 7th fret of the A. And then I sometimes bring in my ring finger underneath on the same 7th fret of that D string there. So it sounds like this. If you can't bring in the ring finger, just concentrate on those two there. The next motion we want to be doing is a muting sound. A muting is like this. It takes a bit of practice muting. What you're doing is you're putting your palm on the strings. You're getting a different sound out of the strings by muting across the strings there. So, back to that chord shape again, 5th and the 7th, E, A and the D covered. Down, 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 down. So you're literally just playing that as the introduction to the song before you go into the verse. There's a fire starting in my heart. So, the reason why I have my ring finger and my middle finger here on the A and the D is because after this first chord here, it's sliding up to an E minor. There's a fire starting in my heart. Index finger spare, E minor. Starting in my heart. Then we slide down again, holding these fingers in the exact same place. Reaching up to... So here, this time, we're now, index finger is now on the 3rd, and they're now covering the 5th with the A and the D. Reaching up to feel the pitch. Dun, 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 dun. You slide down, back to the E minor, and then back to that again, and then up to the start of the verse. Dun, la, 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 la. Covering the 3rd and the 5th, back to E minor, la, 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 back to the 3rd and 5th, and then back up to the beginning, 7 and the 5th. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching up to feel the pain. Finally I can see crystal clear. Yeah. And that's how I play that whole verse to start off. So. Doesn't matter how many of these you do, just sit there like that until you're comfortable to come in. So when you're feeling confident, there's a fire starting in your heart, reaching up, baby, just bring at the top, finally, and so on. So that's the alternative verse you can play. It's a little bit difficult, but if you're good with bar chords, it's a great introduction. It's a great way of doing it. It's nice to do the palm as well. Okay, it's nice to just practice that and do it slowly at first. You know, So if you wanted to, just those two, you can just keep those two, the E and the A. Slide, ring finger all the way up to the 2nd fret of the A. And slide down again on the 5th. And just all you do is you place the index on the 3rd, back to the 2nd, back to the 5th, back to the 7th. So that's an alternative way of playing it if you're a little beginner. The other chords we can play for that verse start off in an A minor. Okay, to get that similar sound, what we want to do is concentrate on that A and D while palm muting. There's a fire. Then next chord up to E minor. Starting in your heart. Next chord after that is G. Reaching out the fever pitch. And then it's a quick change. Back to E minor and then back up to the G again. So back to E minor, back up to the G again. Quick change. Bringing me into dawn. So we'll go through those open chords again. Starting with that A and the D. I'm palm it. A minor. There's a fire. E minor. Starting in your heart. G. Reaching up to fever pitch. E minor. Bringing me out of dark. G. Finally, I can see it crystal clear. Lay your ship to bed. And that's your verse. 4 chords, very easy, okay? So you've got an alternative, the open notes, or the other one. If there's 2 of you, one guitarist is pretty good at doing the bar chords, the other one's good at doing the open chords. Play those 2 together, those 2 sets of chords together, and that sound quite nice because that's very bassy when you're concentrating on the E, the A and the D, and the open chords, very nice and rhythmy. So that's your main verse, okay? Really, really easy open chords. And again, nice little top string. Cool. Now for the bridge. The bridge starts off with an F. So if you're not comfortable playing a normal F, bar chord F, and a bar chord F basically is an E shape, so think of an E shape. Do your standard E chord without your index finger. Okay, so do your E chord, and move it half a step up, so you're now covering the 2nd and the 3rd fret with your E, leaving your whole of that 1st fret spare, and then if you can, bar. That's an F, okay? Alternatively, the other F you can do is this one here. If you're a very beginner, and this F is you have your index finger and the B of the 1st, middle finger, 2nd of the G, 3rd finger, which is your ring finger. There you go on that D of the 3rd fret. Feeling a little adventurous, okay, keeping that again, this time your index finger 1st of the B, okay, bring your middle finger 1st of the G, and then your pinky and your ring finger are both going to be on the A and the D of the 3rd, like that. Can you see I've got my ring finger there on the A and my pinky dropped down underneath on the D, 3rd. That's another alternative way of doing it F. So make sure you just get comfortable with your F, but I play it in the bar chord. Alright? So, starting with that bridge. The scars of your love, G, next chord there. Remind me of us, E minor. Keep thinking that we almost had it all. Back to an F, stay in the F. The chord you do after that E minor. Leave me breathless, I can't help feeling, is an E7. Okay, so the last chord you do there. Can't help feeling, E7. E7, you have your index finger on the G of the first fret, and then your middle finger on the second fret of the A. Okay, so you're just using two fingers there, and basically you don't have anything down on the D. Okay, I can't help feeling, and then it goes into the chorus. We could have had it all. Okay, so let's go through those chords one more time with that bridge. So it starts off with that F chord. The sky's F of your love, G reminds me of us, E minor. You can't help thinking, back to F, that we almost had it all. Stay on the F. The skies of your love, G, they leave me breathless, E minor. Can't help feeling, E7. Feeling we should have had it all. Now let's do the chords for that fantastic chorus. Chords for that chorus are, they start with an A minor again. So the A minor, like we had at the verse. We could have had it all. A minor, then G. Oh, rolling in the deep. F, D, G. You had my heart in your side. A minor, inside. And G, your hands. Then F, when you played it. Keep the F played it. G to the beat. And then back to A minor. So one more time. We could have had it all. G, oh, F. Coming up, rolling in the D. G. Back to A minor. You had my heart inside. G. Your hands. And F. And you played it to the beat. Baby, a story to be told. Then back to the verse again. So there's your chords for the chorus. So it's nice to mix it up a bit. If you want to just remain in those all the chords for the whole song, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to mix it up a bit with the verse, it's pretty cool. Okay, and the nice thing about it is when you finish off that chorus, so you played it to the beat. Baby, the story to be told. Completely changes the song. So you've got a mix there, you've got a complete variation of what you want to learn. You can learn both of the verses if you want, or just the one, and you know, completely mix it up. So you've got two different verses to play, and then you've got nice open chords for the bridge, and of course the chords again, open chords, nice open chords for that chorus. So that's it. Adele's Rolling in the Deep is covered. Hope you enjoyed it. Two different versions for the verse. The bridge and the chorus is now being covered for you. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Do check out my other Adele lesson. I've done Someone Like You again. For that lesson I also did alternative for the verse, and again a bridge and chorus open chords. So quite a similar concept with the two songs that I've done here for Adele's two songs. Hope you enjoyed today's lesson though. Do check out all my other lessons. Leave a comment, leave song requests if you want to request a song, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers now. Bye.